It's that moment when you drive around a corner and see an imposing figure who appears to be standing there with a radar gun. But this is a decoy, dubbed Constable Scarecrow by the Coquitlam RCMP, and it's a picture of one of their officers, Constable Matt Erickson.
How was it that your image ended up on this? Did you get nominated, or how did that work?
That's a good question. Oddly enough, I was asked if I wanted to be part of it. When it comes to the traffic services team, I'm probably the largest of us all, making it a pretty good shadow for our members to hide behind.
That's the RCMP strategy when it comes to deploying this $500 cutout. Most of the time it's stationed alone at a busy road or intersection, but about once a week, officers are tucked beside it.
74, move to the fast lane, go! That one!
The SUV?
Yep.
You never know when we're going to be there.
The Cherokee.
And that's the whole idea behind it, so that drivers don't get complacent and say, oh, well, this is just the Scarecrow sign, there's no police here. Well, there might be police there, so look out.
Pickup truck, slow lane.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that one too.
The poster board officer was launched in Coquitlam this fall, but the idea isn't a new one. They've been used before. Toronto once had a version.
Well, there he is, Deputy Wolf, in a school zone, working.
And Williamson County in Texas started using the two-dimensional deterrents earlier this year. The sheriff believes they work so well that they now have an entire line of decoys.
I'm seeing every car that passes that's violating, even cars that aren't by speeding, are hitting their brake lights or hitting their brakes every time they see the flat deputy, just like they did if they see an actual deputy.
However, no area has used them more than Scotland. Pop-up Bobs, as they call them, have been, well, popping up for years. RCMP Sergeant Quinton Freering reached out to officials there before the detachment started using Constable Scarecrow, but he discovered there hadn't been much research into how well the decoys were working.
They didn't have any data to go along with the sign, so they had very positive feedback from the public, just like we did, but they didn't know how effective it was.
Here, they're constantly measuring the speed of vehicles. A monitoring device records data 24 hours a day, and they're analyzing the traffic patterns both before Constable Scarecrow was deployed and after.
If you look at the majority of the vehicles here, they are going around the speed limit, which is good, which is what we want to see.
Their initial results suggest that just having the cutout there has led to a 50% reduction in speed.
This is our ranking as it compares to other countries.
Dr. Ian Pike says rates of speeding are coming down across the country, but it remains a significant problem. Last year in BC, officers handed out 5,000 speeding tickets in school zones. That's why his organization helped put up this 3D image of a child on the street as a reminder to motorists to slow down. He says the police cutouts do the same thing, but go further because they also threaten the possibility of getting a ticket.
When you use these innovative types of devices, you do need to change them. You do need to sort of move them around, because part of their effectiveness is that they're a little unexpected, that they're a bit of a surprise, they're a bit of a novelty.
And that's what the real Coquitlam officers are trying to figure out now. Just how long can Constable Scarecrow man his post before drivers simply ignore him?
Okay, Nona, so here's the deal. Okay, I have written a ticket from speeding.
For Constable Erickson, it's made him strangely recognizable in the community.
Is this actually you?
That is actually me. It is me, yep. I am the Scarecrow of Coquitlam. Surprisingly, I have never in my career seen people so pleased to get a speeding ticket from me. I'm traveling 82 and a 50. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, you're going 82K when you came around the corner. At the end of the day, it's about education and prevention, so we take that moment to have those conversations, and they often go away with a smile on their face and my autograph.
That's kind of odd, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Particularly because other detachments in BC and Alberta have asked to use Constable Scarecrow as well, so that same image could be peering over other drivers very soon. Briar Stewart, CBC News, Coquitlam.